Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be replacing the cabin air filter on an X7. This is the part number for the cabin air filter. There's going to be two different filters. Now on some of the X7s there is a additional filter in the rear of the vehicle. I'll go ahead and leave a pinned comment for that video. So to remove this filter, you're going to want to start out by removing these twist wing clips off. Just go ahead and twist them counterclockwise and they'll come right out. You're gonna have one on the left and one on the right. And then you can just go ahead and pull down on the underbody panel. Now underneath you're going to have a connector for the light. Go ahead and pull that off. And then this other harness right here, you don't want to tug on this. If you tug on this, you can damage the wire. What you're going to want to do is grab yourself a panel popper, something like this. You're going to want to grab underneath the clip entirely and pry it off. Again, don't pull on this. It's going to be really hard to pull off by hand. So then just pull the panel off and put it to the side. You're going to have two T20 screws for the cabin air filter housing. Go ahead and remove those two screws. This is the Torx socket we're going to be using. All the tools we're going to be using will be pinned down in the comment section below. You're going to want to pull down on the cabin air filter housing right here in this area. It's just one small clip. And then you're going to be able to just tuck away the rest of the filter. This small little tube right here, just pull it off and let it hang right here, and then you can pull off the rest of the cabin air filters. You're going to notice the direction of the arrow is going to be facing towards the front of the car. So when we go to install the new filters, just make sure the arrows point towards the front. So this is the old filter here. And now to install the new filter, just match up the airflow arrows. This one's pointing towards the front, just like this, and slide them both on in. Now when we install this cover here, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be pretty hard. If this is your first time doing this, it's gonna be pretty difficult to put this cover back on. It might get frustrating, but the problem is this corner right here. Right in here, there's gonna be a tiny little hole where these two clips on the cover need to slide into, and they need to go in at an angle. So again, this is gonna be pretty hard. Just be patient and try to get this in at an angle, and you can eventually do it and get it in. I'm gonna speed through getting it in on my side. I just want to give you guys kind of an example of, you know, this could be a little difficult. So if you can't get the cover to fit in perfectly fine, just keep trying and try to aim it in at an angle. Get both those little hooks in, and eventually you'll get it in. Once it's in, go ahead and grab this little hose and make sure it goes in straight. So if it's angled like this, just push it in all the way in. And then we can go ahead and put in the T20 screws. The screws don't have that much torque to them. Just be careful tightening it up. If you tighten it too much, you can crack and split that airbox. These pins here on the underbody cover will go into two holes right here. So the hole, or the circle here, is for the pin, and the arrow is where the wing nut is going to go into. So first plug in the harness and the light back in, and then we can line up the bottom pins and hooks to the bottom panel housing. So right here, this hook will go into this area over here. Just let it sit on top, just like this. And then this side over here is going to have a hole, and on the housing you're going to see that it's going to have somewhat of a slot for the hole to go into. But just go ahead and position it in. Make sure you get the harness behind this hole right here. Line it up as best you can, and then you'll be able to see from the underneath that you match up the pins correctly. You can go ahead and push in by your hand. Make sure that they go in just fine, and then once they're in, the wing nuts will turn in clockwise. And that's it. Please be sure to check out the video in the pinned comments to check to see if you have the rear AC filter on your X7. Again, not all X7s will have this filter, but a quick check will let you know if you have it. I have a full DIY with parts and a full complete guide on how to replace that. So if you learned something here, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.